but is
I have some battle with
Have you ever watched a spectacular concert and realized that the most historic moment of the night wasn't the soaring fireworks display, the lineup of chart-topping hits, or the record-breaking attendance? What if the most iconic highlight was actually tucked away in small gestures, a series of subtle onstage interactions that millions only noticed after video clips from various angles flooded social media timelines just hours later? Welcome back to Top K-Pop, the ultimate space where we dissect every hidden detail, stage theory, and emotional moment from the global K-pop scene. Today, we're diving deep into what really happened at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, during the second night of BTS's highly anticipated North American tour. It was a night where one name instantly dominated global conversations and sparked heated debates across the fandom: BTS's Jungkook. A sea of purple, an extraordinary atmosphere outside the stadium. Long before the massive lights inside MetLife Stadium dimmed and the opening music boomed through the sound system, the excitement surrounding the venue had already reached unprecedented levels. Thousands of ARMY members, from across the US to international fans who had flown across continents, had gathered outside the venue since early morning. The stadium grounds transformed into a festival of purple. Fans dazzled in themed outfits, proudly displaying their official light sticks and unfurling handmade banners filled with messages of love. Every stadium entrance became a bustling hub of activity. Many fans rushed to enter early to secure the best spots, while others busily documented every second of the experience to share with millions of viewers watching via mobile screens across the globe. This phenomenon was not merely an ordinary concert queue. It was a tangible reflection of the global cultural influence wielded by BTS. Hotels across New Jersey teemed with fans speaking a multitude of languages. Restaurants, cafes, and even public transit hubs suddenly transformed into impromptu gathering spots where ARMY could swap stories, reminisce about past world tours, and share their hopes regarding the surprises in store for the second night. As the clock ticked closer to showtime, social media timelines buzzed with increasingly wild speculation. Would BTS alter the setlist? Would there be choreography variations not seen on the first night? Would the audience witness unexpected stage improvisations or perhaps emotional interactions between the members? Amidst this whirlwind of speculation, Jungkook's name consistently emerged as one of the most discussed topics. These high expectations were well-founded. Throughout his career, Jungkook has built an extraordinary reputation for creating spontaneous on-stage moments, ranging from warm smiles directed straight at the camera and playful banter with fellow members to vocal performances that deeply stirred the audience's emotions. It is often these unique, unscripted moments that leave the most lasting impressions long after the concert ends. An explosive opening and the magic of the main stage. When the stage curtains finally parted and the opening visuals began to project onto the giant LED screens, the roar of tens of thousands of voices inside MetLife Stadium erupted thunderously. In an instant, tens of thousands of synchronized ARMY bombs transformed the stadium stands into a breathtaking sea of purple. The fusion of dramatic lighting effects, the pounding rhythm of live music, and the thunderous sound of the crowd singing along created a magical atmosphere that defied description. BTS stepped onto the stage with immense confidence, greeted by a thunderous reception that seemed to shake the very foundations of the stadium. Each member exuded their own unique charisma, yet when the main camera zoomed in on Jungkook during the opening minutes of the show, the crowd's hysteria surged dramatically. Phones were instantly raised high into the air, and thousands of eyes captured every detail of the movement, anticipating that something truly special might unfold that night. Interestingly, many fans in attendance began comparing the atmosphere of this second night to the first. While the first night felt grand and defined by technical precision, the second night's performance felt far more fluid, relaxed, and natural. Jungkook's aura shift. Eye contact reaching the farthest stands. From the start through the middle of the concert, Jungkook's expressions and demeanor constantly transformed to match the energy of each song. During high-tempo tracks featuring intricate choreography, he projected intense energy and commanding stage presence, cementing his reputation as one of the most talented centers and lead vocalists in the global music industry. However, as the concert shifted to slower, more emotional songs, the audience was treated to a much softer, warmer side of Jungkook. This shift in aura became a hot topic online. Fans reviewing fancam footage noticed a crucial detail. Jungkook didn't just focus on the VIP front rows or the main stage cameras. He consistently cast his gaze across every corner of the arena. Viral clips clearly show him intentionally turning toward the upper-tier stands, an area far removed from the main stage, to wave, make heart gestures, and greet the fans seated there. For those in the highest tiers of MetLife Stadium, those simple gestures held profound meaning. Many fans later shared on social media that, despite the significant physical distance from the main stage, they felt fully included in the concert experience. This ability to make a massive stadium concert feel personal and intimate is one of the greatest strengths of BTS's performances. Social media buzz and analysis of visual details. As soon as the stadium lights came back on and the audience began to leave the venue, a wave of emotional reactions flooded platforms like X, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Discussions shifted away from the setlist itself and focused instead on the deep impression left by Jungkook's stage presence. Various perspectives sparked extensive discussion among fans. Interpretations of aura and expression. Some fans argued that Jungkook appeared far happier and seemed to be savoring every second of the performance more than usual. Others highlighted his on-stage maturity and composure, reflecting his extensive experience. Fashion and stage aesthetics. The fashion-focused fan community noted the precision of Jungkook's styling, designed to allow free movement during intricate choreography while perfectly complementing the dramatic stage lighting. Charisma beyond words. Numerous short clips, capturing nothing more than a subtle smile, a brief laugh while joking with other members, or simply his stride across the main stage, garnered millions of views in a short time. Viewers were captivated by his ability to communicate emotionally without uttering a single word. Longtime fans who have followed BTS's career journey for years also offered their analysis. Comparing this second night at MetLife to world tours from previous years, they highlighted how Jungkook's stage presence and vocal stability had reached a point of maturity. He no longer merely delivered a technically flawless performance. He commanded the atmosphere of the entire stadium with his natural charisma. Unresolved, subtle moments. Ultimately, what made the second night at MetLife Stadium so unforgettable was not a single, sudden surprise, but an accumulation of dozens of small moments created throughout the evening. Sincere smiles, captivating eye contact, and consistently warm interactions left tens of thousands of spectators heading home with profound memories that were difficult to articulate in detail. However, as technology advanced and more high-resolution 4K 60 frames per second, videos were uploaded from various angles of the stands, a mysterious new pattern began to emerge. Many fans have started to notice something they missed during the live concert. Why did the stadium's main camera lock onto Jungkook's movements so frequently at specific moments? Was there a secret message or interaction between the members, deliberately hidden amidst the grandeur of the main stage that night? And could these seemingly ordinary, small moments actually mark the beginning of a new chapter in Jungkook's journey, both as a solo artist and as part of the group? Stay tuned to Top K-Pop. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment sharing your favorite Jungkook moment from MetLife Stadium, and subscribe so you don't miss our in-depth analysis of hidden fancam clips in the next video.